Dave Parry, and I'm the founder of Wellmeadow Limited. Now, most business owners are aware that in large firms, PLC-type sized firms, it's quite normal to have not just one but several non-executive directors. In fact, in some reasonably large firms, it could be that more than half the board is made up of directors that aren't involved in the day-to-day running of the business. And quite commonly, there'll be one of their number appointed to be the senior independent director, and they're often regarded on a par in terms of importance and influence as the managing director or the chief exec. But it's always been regarded as the preserve of these much larger companies. And yet there's no reason why that should be. Why shouldn't it be that a medium-sized or even a small-sized organisation couldn't also benefit from that external perspective, that outsideness, that ability for someone to challenge you in a very supportive way without being tied up in the day-to-day politics or realities of the urgencies and priorities that are troubling the chief exec or the MD. What we've done in Wellmeadow over a number of years now is to help small and medium-sized businesses to bring that external perspective to their boards. We support lots of managing directors who, for whatever reason, have agreed that someone else who isn't involved day to day deserves a place in that board meeting. When you have a non-exec director, you could make that a formal arrangement and have them actually as a director registered at the company's house and so on, have them sitting at the table with voting rights. But quite commonly, a non-exec position could be a more informal role where you're invited to attend board meetings rather than be legally present at such a thing. And you don't have voting rights, but you do have the power to challenge people and be respected for an opinion which isn't based on any axe to grind or any particular political perspective. One of the things that we find with our clients is that having someone to talk to outside of the meetings, someone you can ring up or go for a coffee with, who's familiar enough with the goings on of the business and familiar enough with the characters around the table and the issues of the day, that you can launch straight into a line of questioning or just ask for an opinion. And what you'll get back is reasonably efficient with your time. You don't have to spend a lot of time getting somebody the background of a situation. They know that already. They can come up with something to advise you on that hopefully you find useful and you can take away and incorporate into your own decision making. Non-execs will never make any decisions for you, but they will help you see the world from a different angle. And sometimes they can act almost as a foil for you or as an intermediary between you and other members of the board. It's quite interesting in my experience, having worked with lots of SMEs and working as their non-exec director in various fashions, how at the beginning of these arrangements, so many business owners, founders, managing directors are unaware of the fact that this is available for them, that people do act as non-exec directors for smaller companies, and that it's okay to do it. It's not an indulgence. It's perfectly normal and a good piece of governance to do, really, to take on an independent view in your board meetings.